Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Anne if you haven't been here before, and Eddie is my cat. He is sleeping under the toilet again. I'll let him say hello quickly. You want to say hello, Eddie? You got fans? That's all you have to say? I'm starting to wonder if he likes it there, because someone had commented that the toilet bowl, like this, the bottom part, the base is nice and cool. Like it's ceramic, but then there's also like that garbage bag and the bedding, so the whole thing is probably cool. It's not that hot in here this morning, but obviously Eddie likes it. It's weird because a lot of the time he also likes sitting in the sun when it's 40 degrees. I actually have to work today, so I won't be doing much to the unit. There is one small thing I want to fix from yesterday. I'll show you in a minute. But today's video, I'm going to answer someone's question about how I found this place. But before I get into that, I will go and fix this small job. I'll show you. So as you all know, I put that up yesterday, but the tape on that corner is peeling off. I'm thinking it's because I didn't have a piece of tape going under the aircon there. But I read a comment this morning as well saying that I should tape that area to stop the bugs from trying to squish through. And I think if I put a piece of tape up there, it will solve both problems. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do quickly now. It'll take me like 2 minutes, hopefully. Can you all see that? I don't know why that peeled. Maybe I didn't push it down enough. I don't know. Hopefully that will fix it. Another thing I want to do is, I can't remember if it was the same person that suggested I peel this sticker off this aircon because it does make the room look untidy. I think they are completely right. It is huge, it is ugly, and it stands out like dog's balls. So now it's going to come right off. Oh no, will it let me? Oh my God. Sticky as. I think I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'm going to put the phone down and then I'll come back once it's off. That looks heaps cleaner, except there is some sticky residue. I'm just going to try to get it off with some dishwashing detergent. Turns out all the sticky spots didn't come off, so I went and grabbed the citrus cleaner. It's actually a bath and shower cleaner from Aldi, but I know it's really strong. I'm just going to spray it onto this so I don't get too much of it on the plastic itself. I said that it was just going to be one small job, but I guess it's 2 small jobs. I'll show you what's happened. That bit there is quite sticky, and the blue cotton or whatever it is from the cloth has just stuck to it. I'm hoping this will make it come off, or maybe nail polish remover might get this off. I don't even know where my nail polish remover is. Okay, that's not quite working. Actually, maybe alcohol. I fully thought that citrus cleaner would take it off. I don't have nail polish remover, or I might somewhere, I don't know where, but I found this amongst my bathroom stuff. Rubbing alcohol. This has got to get off. Otherwise, I have terps as well somewhere. Oh, are you serious? I mean, really, this should work. It's kind of. Maybe I need more on it. That side's faded a lot, but this side here, I shouldn't have rubbed the cloth so hard. Okay, I give up, that will do. Anyway, that is 1,000 times better. Just the little things, eh? We'll get to answering that question. Maybe I'll turn the question into more of a how and why I found this place maybe. So I was living in Gladstone. I had a mortgage up there, I had a house, and I was really bored with my life. So I was just looking for a change, and I seen this thing on Facebook about, uni. And so I thought, I'll try out, see if they'll accept me. And it was for music, songwriting major. And yeah, they liked me, they accepted me. So I thought, okay, I'll make the move to Brisbane now, kind of just wing my life. That's what I do. And I couldn't afford to buy straight away here until I sold that house. So I had to look for a rental so I could move into the rental, sell the house in Gladstone, and see how much money I made to buy something here. And because I was going to uni, I knew that I wouldn't have time for a full-time job. And I only ended up getting like, just over $200,000 from the sale of that house. So of course I was looking to see if I could buy anything for $200,000, and I got on realestate.com. I just put in the maximum amount of $200,000 and hardly any properties came up, to be honest with you. A lot of places didn't accept cats. A lot of places were just too far away from my uni. I did find another unit here, to be honest, first, and it sold on me before the lady even replied. And then a few months later, I kept looking and I found a second unit randomly, and it was the one upstairs. And she knew how keen I was. That was about 200,000 as well. But she told me the lady was waiting on a payout settlement or something. I don't know if it was from a will, but every time the date came to pay or whatever, she never had the funds. They actually ended up giving her 3 chances, and they said if the third chance fails, they won't be selling it to her and I can have the opportunity. So I was waiting for that, and to be honest, the date came and she didn't have her payment. But for whatever reason, what is that so hard to say? Whatever reason, they gave her a day or so, and she ended up getting the money the next day or the day after. But anyway, so I missed out on that one. And then there was another unit away from this suburb, which I missed out on as well. And then there was this one. By then I'd been dealing with the same real estate agent and I'd missed out on 3. So she knew that I was really, really, really keen. And she let me come and look at this place before they put it on the market. And they said, if I wanted it, I can have it. Otherwise, they're going to put it on the market for $215. And I thought, wow, how nice of them. So I came and looked at it, and whatever place I could afford that would allow me to have Eddie, I would have just taken it. Honestly, Eddie is the number one, and of course my finances is also number one. I don't have many options in Brisbane, guys, so when they told me that the body corporate was happy to have Eddie, I took it. I just took it. So yes, I found this place on realestate.com, but the story gets even stranger or weirder or coincidental, I don't know. But where I was renting, the owner had decided to sell that house, and because this unit came with a tenant, I couldn't move in straight away because I bought it and I thought, oh, perfect timing, I can move straight in, I got nowhere to live now. But the tenant had actually signed for 10 months from my purchase date. So I had to live somewhere else for 10 months, and I was freaking out because it is so hard to get a rental when you only have casual work and when you have a cat. I looked at maybe half a dozen places, stressing out. I was also renting a 3-bedroom house. So I had a lot of material possessions, things I'd been carrying around all over Australia, things that I've been carrying around for decades. I mean, I even had a chimney cleaner from the very first house I ever bought. That's like 20 years ago, guys. Why the heck was I carrying around a chimney brush? Anyway, the story goes, I found a unit about this size, exactly the same size, on the other side of this complex, and it was for rent. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go look at it and compare it to what I was buying. I had no intention to apply for it because I'd heard it was really hard to get a place here if you only had a casual job and if you had a cat. Because I was buying this one, it was a different story. But to rent, anyway, I went along and pretended that I was interested in renting it. So I just applied thinking I wasn't going to get it. I just had to play along, because I wanted to be nosy, I guess. And randomly, out of all the places I looked at and applied, that was the only one that accepted me and Eddie at $360 a week. It just blew my mind, guys. I thought, now I'm renting for 10 months in the same complex as that I'm going to be buying. That's why moving in here was a bit easier, because I'd already had to downsize from the other rental to fit into that studio, and it took me like 2 months to sell and get rid of a lot of my stuff. I found out the reason that I got it so easy was because that place had been empty for 2 months. For some reason, they couldn't rent it out. So when I came along, I guess they were just desperate. They got approval for Eddie straight away. They didn't care about my casual wage. And it was a blessing. Like, I don't know how it happened. I believe everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that God was on our side with that one. Eddie's making an appearance. Eddie, excuse me, I'm trying to make a video. He's making his way up the ladder. I think it's gonna go to bed. So yeah, 10 months later, the tenant moved out of here and I was able to start carrying my stuff virtually over. I mean, I pushed my fridge on a trolley from there to there. I carried my huge TV from there to there. It might be like, I don't know, 30 meters or something. I put things in my car and literally drove 30 meters to bring my belongings here. It was the easiest move I'd ever done. And at the end of it all, I ended up quitting uni after try one because I wasn't learning what I wanted to learn. I was wasting my money. I ended up buying some online courses where I learned a lot more. But because I'd been in Brisbane for like half a year already, I've grown to really love it and I decided to stay. So that's my story. Now me and Eddie are here on this YouTube platform just because I wanted to follow my renovation journey. Actually, I don't even know if it started with the renovations. It was just me moving into this unit and that's just happened to be what I was doing at the time. And then yeah, from changing the tiles to finding termite damage to this, and who knows where my life will take me. And I guess that's what this YouTube channel is actually about. Just became a renovation thing because that has been my life for the last few months. And here we are, and that's my story about how I found this place. I don't have much time to edit this video now, so I'm gonna get going, guys. Edit this video, get ready for work, and head off. We'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I can make time tomorrow because I have to work again. But peace out. Eddie says goodbye. Excuse me, Eddie. Your fans want to say goodbye. What are you going to say about that? Want to say goodbye to your fans? Excuse me? So damn adorable, Fatty. Say goodbye, Fatty.